Hey everybody, I'm Julie Banderas and you are watching Tech Take. I am in for Adam Housley today. Let's get right to it. You know how we're all on our Blackberries, our iPhones, our smartphones, and we all would love for our parents to as well. In fact, that's the only way I really reach out to my mom anymore is via BBM. So how do we get all of our, let's just call them more mature adults involved as well so that we can communicate with them better? Joining me now is Richard Bittner. He's the Vice President of Marketing for a program called Visiting Angels. By the way, they are on Twitter at Visiting Angels, and you can also go to visitingangels.com. Richard, thank you so much for talking to us about this new effort to get, and I hate the word seniors, so I'm just going to say mature adults on the internet. So why don't you tell me what Visiting Angels is all about?
Oh, thanks for having us on, Julie. Thanks a lot. Visiting Angels provides in-home care to seniors across the country, helping them to remain independent within their own home. We provide assistance with hygiene, errands, meal planning, meal preparation, medication reminders, all the activities of daily living, and assisting them with them so they can remain at home.
So what is Visiting Angels doing about social care? They've got a social care program. What does that mean?
That's correct. We've just launched a Visiting Angels social care program, and we've titled it the Silver Surfer for the seniors that are involved in getting more involved, rather, with internet use. Technology is our friend, and there's so much new technology coming out every month practically that this technology can be used to the advantage of the senior citizen to help them stay in touch with their family members, to help them keep their mind more occupied and more busy thinking about everything from what to do day to day with family affairs as far as current events and all the information and the wealth of information that's out there on the internet.
You know, a lot of more mature adults, as I call them, they become not only lonely but bored when they start to go into that post-retirement phase where, you know, their kids are too busy to visit them because they've got kids of their own and they're home alone, that empty nest syndrome, if you will. The internet keeps them busy. I mean, that's really what it's all about, to get on the internet. I mean, you could surf the internet for hours and not get busy.
Sure, exactly, and a lot of what we've run into over the years has been demonstrating to us that it's the fact of life these days that many of the family members are hundreds, if not thousands of miles away, and this is another means for them to stay connected, to stay on top of current events, both within their local communities, within their family, and within the world, and through helping them and educating them on how to navigate the internet, whether it's Facebook, whether it's FaceTime or Skype. It's just keeping the family connection together.
So who can take part in the SilverSurfers program?
Anyone can. All they have to do is contact their local Visiting Angels agency by going to visitingangels.com and locate an agency near them. We have over 450 of them coast to coast throughout the United States, and we'd be glad to discuss it with you more to find out what exactly the family may be interested in. Is it simply Skype, FaceTime, perhaps establishing a Facebook page so that the family can stay in touch with pictures of the grandchildren, photographs of important events, life-changing moments such as weddings, christenings. If they're not in the same community, it all brings everyone together.
So you're teaching seniors how to use a cell phone, text and send email, Skype or use FaceTime, create a Facebook page account, and interact with family members and friends. You can log in, shop online, which is great, or research information on a search engine such as Google. And you can also earn a SilverSurfers certification when they learn new technology to give them a sense of accomplishment. Tell me about that.
Exactly. Once they've reached a certain level of accomplishment, if it's just establishing their very first Facebook page or having their very first active and very satisfying session with FaceTime or Skype, we then can issue them a SilverSurfers certificate acknowledging that they've achieved that level of technology, and they seem to love it. They really love the fact that they're being recognized for learning something new.
Yeah.
I know my grandparents came from no telephone to a telephone, to walking on the moon,
wow,
to the very beginning of computers. So the technology has always changed, it will always change, and we're just trying to use it to help, in our case, trying to help all the seniors.
And social media is a great way to get them out there, too. And Facebook, of course, everybody posts pictures of their family members, and if they have grandkids that don't necessarily live nearby, I mean, what better excuse to get on the internet to see pictures of your grandchildren?
Exactly. We've got a lot of stories from some of our from some of our care recipients where they, for instance, weren't able to attend a wedding of a family member. One comes to mind where the daughter was being married hundreds of miles away, and the grandmother couldn't make it due to her health conditions. So they established a Skype connection at both the church as well as home, and the grandmother was able to not only view it but participate.
Yes, my father was unable to attend my wedding, so I had to use Skype, and they set it up at the wedding, and he was in a hospital bed watching my wedding. So I definitely agree that Skype is amazing. And it's really incredible. I still can't believe that we can actually video conference, because when I watched movies as a kid and we looked into the year 2000, that was like the futuristic way of a phone call. And it's so easy, and you can do it on your iPhone, which is amazing. Get your parents an iPhone, right?
Yes, definitely. There are so many good products out there, Android, iPhone, tablets, notebooks, iPads, and they've got so much to offer families.
Yeah, they definitely do. All right, well, thank you so much for coming on. This is a really great cause, and it's so important nowadays, because really, how do we get along without technology? And our parents shouldn't be any different. Richard Bittner, Vice President of Marketing, Visiting Angels, and also, once again, the website, if you want more information, is visitingangels.com. Let me ask you real quick, does this cost money?
We do hire, yes, they can call the local agency, and rates vary from coast to coast. Existing customers of ours are currently being assisted in getting their Silver Surfer certificate as well. So all they have to do is go to visitingangels.com. All the